There is yet another alternate reality I would consider. A world where the Four wouldn't be outcasts of society, but instead protectors. Their story begins here, in the building that houses the United Nations. As in your world, this organization represents one of this reality's greatest hopes for peace. And within its hallowed halls, the delegates gather, while in its basement lies the headquarters of a newly formed agency called S.H.I.E.L.D. What does the Fantastic Four have to answer to? You'll see when I answer the question. What if the Fantastic Four had all gained the powers of Invisible Woman? In this reality, when Reed Richards' experimental rocket crashed to Earth, CIA agent Nick Fury was waiting for them. The four were taken to CIA headquarters, where their powers were discovered and developed. Each was assigned a special duty based on his civilian expertise. They were recruited by Fury to a new government security agency called S.H.I.E.L.D. An unmarked helicopter approaches the UN and drops a giant net over it. A familiar voice calls out, expecting an immediate response.
Bring me Reed Richards, alone and unharmed.
Inside the building, a rough, bellowing voice demands,
Sue, get your teammates here right away.
Colonel Fury yelled. Her name is Susan Storm. She is the Chief Dispatch Officer in charge of internal communications.
Yes, sir. Colonel Fury. Code Red. Repeat. Code Red. Priority 1 call to the Four.
Sue said over the radio. Reed Richards, head of S.H.I.E.L.D. Research and Development Laboratories.
I'll be right there, Sue, darling.
Reed replied. Johnny Storm, head of Vehicle Maintenance and Design.
I'm coming, Sheesh. When she gets that tone in her voice, she sounds just like Mum used to.
Johnny responded. Ben Grimm, recruit trainer and chief pilot.
I said there's a priority 1.
One of the S.H.I.E.L.D. agents yelled.
I heard you the first time. I was just trying to ignore you.
Ben Grimm replied. Each felt it was their patriotic duty, so a special secret unit was formed for them.
So this here hood says that if we don't turn over to him, Richards, he's going to fry everyone in this building.
Said Fury.
Did he give a name?
Reed replied. In Fury's response, he said,
Yeah, real corker too. He called himself Doom, if you can believe that.
Wait, what? Victor Von Doom. I knew him in college, a brilliant student, but careless and impatient. An experiment of his went wrong and disfigured him. It drove him mad. He blamed me for its failure ever since. I'll surrender you to him at once.
Reed answered.
Not without some help, you won't.
Ben added.
All right, Doom. I'm accepting to your demands. I'll be your prisoner, but you will regret facing S.H.I.E.L.D.
Reed yells aloud. Reed Richards stands, alone and unarmed on the roof, while a ladder is lowered from Doom's ship. But appearances are often deceiving. As Richards climbs aboard, he uses his power to render his teammates invisible, while Ben Grimm uses his power to create an invisible force field, lifting the trio from the rooftop and attaching them to the underside of the craft.
We will reach my kingdom and your death in a matter of moments, Richards.
Doom sneered.
Your home is a castle, Reed replied.
Of course. Am I not the absolute monarch of Latveria, Richards?
Doom responded back. Doom then added,
As my nation's ruler, my word is law, and my word is that you will be put to. Wait, what? The alarm. Intruders. The rumors of our invisible quartet must be true. I must dispose of you first, my old friend, then your allies.
As Reed's concentration is broken, a trapdoor opens beneath his feet.
Ah, and the intruders are revealed.
Doom said.
Ben, he can see us.
Sue said, startled.
Tell me something I don't know. Squirt.
Ben replied.
You made a grave mistake in challenging Doom. An error you shall take to your graves.
Doom yelled as he shot a powerful energy beam from his hand. Johnny turned intangible.
I'll put up a force field. Susie, go find Reed.
Johnny said as Sue sprinted off.
I hope Ben and Johnny can hold off Doom.
Sue said to herself. As the battle continues,
An invisible force field.
Doom said.
Your blasts can't touch me.
Johnny said with a grin.
Nice going, Johnny. Now to put an airtight seal around his big fat head and cut off his oxygen supply.
Ben added. Doom was in trouble. In a small chamber beneath their feet, oxygen draining from a small room.
Doom must have triggered the floor tiles to be weight sensitive. I've only got minutes left until...
Reed said, gasping for air. Above Richard, the fight continued.
Fools. You think I would build a suit of armor without its own oxygen supply?
Doom sneered as he punched Ben, sending him flying.
Do Americans think at all?
Doom added.
With Ben down for the count and Sue gone, I guess it's up to me. I could dodge his blasters all day, but I don't see how that will help.
Johnny exclaimed. Meanwhile, beneath Johnny's feet,
I hope this is the right button. Oh, thank God.
Sue said.
Air. I can't breathe. Sue, you've saved me. Come on, my darling. We must hurry.
Reed said thankfully.
But you're still too weak.
Sue added.
I will recover. Doom is far too powerful. We must help Ben and Johnny.
Reed replied.
Ben, get up. Come on, big guy, I need you. I think Doom's getting a weapon he means to kill us both.
Johnny said frightfully. Ben wakes up.
Where is he?
Doom appears. I was prepared for this. This sonic accelerator should work just fine. You maybe be able to deflect light rays, but how about sound? Doom said confidently.
Perhaps Doom, with the opportunity to use it, an opportunity I intend to see that you don't.
Reed remarked, rushing in the room with Sue. With a mere thought, the gun vanished.
The gun, it's gone. Yet I still feel the weight in my hand. It will take more than mere tricks to defeat Doom.
Reed then yells,
Ben, now.
At the High Team leader's command, Ben Grimm puts every last ounce of strength he possesses into one final killing blow of invisible force. The result is a blast powerful enough to render Doom unconscious. Several hours later,
No way, Richards.
Fury said,
I've been battling 2-bit beaters like you since the beginning. And about your diplomatic immunity, well, your diplomatic immunity won't wash here, bub, and it won't wash with me.
Nick yelled at Doom.
Now get him out of here. Sick of looking at his mug. And as for you four, what are you standing around here for? Waiting for me to pin a medal on you or something? Get back to work. I'll have no gold bricking while I'm head of S.H.I.E.L.D.
And so it went 4 different worlds, 4 different ways. Each one of them could have been yours had only the circumstances slightly differed. A lesson in the nature of reality. Ponder, my friends, until we meet again. I hope you enjoyed our final part to this series. Be sure to check out the other parts and don't forget to like and subscribe for more comic content.